Antibacterial activity of Emlica officinalis against a bacterial pathogen isolated from pore water. Water is most common liquid on earth. It covers about 71.4% of the pure water. It has no odor, smell or color. If water gets very cold below 0 degrees Celsius, it freezes and becomes ice. If water gets very hot about 100 degrees Celsius, it boils and becomes green. Water is very important for life. Only about 3% of all water on earth is fresh water. Rest is salt water. It's used for various purposes such as drinking, washing, bathing and as well as numerous applications. According to World Health Organization, 1.7% in groundwater is glacier and ice caps, Antarctica and Greenland. 0.03% in air as a vapor, cloud and precipitation for about 2.5% of earth water is fresh water and 90.8% of the water is ice and the groundwater. Less than 0.3% of all fresh water is in river. Groundwater, it consists of 97% of global fresh water. Many regions, groundwater source are single largest supply for serving a drinking water community. Groundwater is also one of the most important sources of water for irrigation purpose. Unfortunately, the groundwater is susceptible for pollutant. It occurs when man-made products such as gas oil, road salt and chemicals get into groundwater and because unsafe and unfit for human use. Common pathogenic microbes such as Salmonella species, the most common diseases against Giardia lamblia is a parasitic protozoans are common in fecal material of fauna including human. This microbes is particularly insidious due to resistance of conventional sewage treatment. In India, contaminated drinking water, polluted water and unsafe well water remains a major cause of morbidity and mortality in rural area, with 1.8 million deaths occur per year in attribute waterborne diseases. Since modernization of agriculture and chemical fertilizer and pesticides have caused immense damage to soil, water resources and people, today a large-scale water supply system depends on surface water and smaller water system depends upon groundwater. Bore water is in groundwater that has been accessed by drilling a bore in under the ground. Water storage called aquifers. It may contain chemicals and microorganisms that are potentially harmful. Some of these chemicals are naturally occurring, those present in the soil and rocks, while others result in contamination. Medicinal plants of Thamari nilumbu or Nilumbu nutrifera introduced into the well, pond and it biowaste to clean all the impurities in water and to remove the bad odor. Our ancestor origin practiced is the lotus into the well and pond in villages where drinking water is drawn. Drumstick is Moringa aurifera as a scientific name, one of the common tree in Tamil Nadu. It's also used as a medicinal plant. Green leaves and barks, roots and flowers, seeds and drumsticks are invariably used in local peoples in Tamil Nadu. Moringa seed powder is being assessed for potential to make a river water potable. The seed can be used to purify turbid and muddy water. And another medicinal plant is called Thittankuti. It's formerly known as Hechartia potatoideum. Its scientific name is wonderfully seeds found in abundant Western Ghats mountain region in Tamil Nadu. Cherencote Seborium andacarium, the delicious tree used as a medicinal purpose. The seeds are powdered and paste is made to dissolve in water, which gets a pure drinking water instantly. Tribal community people practice this method. And another medicinal plant is Solpetri Veer is an aromatic grass grown on a bank of river near a pond. Root can be used to purify the water to make it fragrance. Among the common medicinal plant, Indian gooseberry plays a crucial role in purifying the water. It belongs to family Phyllanthus. It consists of rich in vitamin C. The aim of the project is to rediscover an ancient traditional method for suitable water purification using locally available herbs such as amla, which is high in vitamin C. They are often used to well filtration to purify water. Methodology: plant material collection. Fruits of Emlica officinalis were collected from the local market and bacterial strains were isolated from bore water. The bacterial strains were maintained on nutrient agar plate or slant and stored at 4 degrees Celsius before use. Sterilization of sample. The fruit leaf were ensured that there is a healthy and uninfected seeds were taken out and boiling the fruits. They were washed in running tap water for 10 minutes, then rinsed with distilled water. The fruits were made into small pieces. Preparation of the extract. The clean and cut fruit seeds were taken and oven dried at 60 degrees Celsius continuously for 7 days. The dried samples were taken and stored in airtight container, and then 5 grams of sample were weighed and taken for the extraction with 100 ml of sterile distilled water. Thereafter, it has been filtered with help of Wattmann No. 1 filter paper. The filtrate was collected at 4 degrees Celsius for further use. Isolation of microorganism from bore water. Bore water sample has been collected from a nearby area. The water samples were collected in sterile container and serial dilation were performed, and that 4th, 5th and 6th dilution tubes were taken and spread plate method were done in nutrient agar plate. The plates were incubated at 37 degrees Celsius for 24 hours overnight. After the incubation, the different types of colonies were taken and the morphological study were done. The isolated colonies were inoculated in a sterile peptone water and incubated for half an hour, and then biochemical test, gram staining and nuclear tests were being performed to identify the bacteria. Some of the differential media can also be used. Agarwal diffusion method. It has effect of Indian gooseberry, fruit leaves and seed extract of 7 bacterial strain were assayed by Agarwal diffusion method. Mullen into agar was used as a base medium for screening the antibacterial activity. The Mullen into agar was bathed and dissolved in distilled water for about 100 ml and autoclave at 121 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. The medium was cooled at room temperature and 10 to 20 ml poured in sterile petri plate aseptically and then allowed to solidify. After the agar gets solidified, 3 wells were made and cut agar was removed aseptically with the help of forceps. Lawn culture test bacterial strains were made and rest of the inoculum was removed aseptically by using a micropipette. Prepared fruit, seed and leaf extract were added in 100 microliter, 150 microliter and 200 microliter. Then the plate were incubated aerobically at 37 degrees Celsius for 24 hours without inverting the plate. Control well were also made and it consists of sterile distilled water and incubated. After incubation, the plates were taken out and results were recorded. The presence and absence of inhibitory zone shows the result. Inhibitory zone around the well identifies the absence of bacterial growth and that shows positive result, and absence of zone indicates a negative result. Antibacterial activity assay was measured with the diameter of the inhibitory zone formed around the well. The diameter of the zone was measured in millimeter and the results were recorded. The in vitro antibacterial activity of the 3 different extract seed of Embica officinalis showed Agarwal diffusion method against the test bacterial species isolated from bore water, and their activity is potentially qualitatively evaluated by the presence or absence of inhibitory zone. The results specified in the table predicted that Indian gooseberry has a greater potential in antibacterial activity against the test bacterial species. It was found as regular increases in zone of inhibition size with increase in concentration of extract in all bacterial strain. Zone of inhibition of Indian gooseberry against the test bacterial species called E. coli, Proteus vulgaris, Shigella flexneri, Salmonella aureus, Salmonella paratyphi, Staphylococcus aureus was 6 to 7 mm in 150 microliter concentration, 8 to 9 mm 200 microliter concentration of the extract. The exact Emblica officinalis is found effective all the test bacterial species. See, it shows zone of inhibition in only Salmonella paratyphi A and Klebsiella pneumoniae. Extract of fruit of leaf of gooseberry has been found is effective against all bacterial species. Antibacterial effect of Pseudomonas aeruginosa shows 100 microliter leaf extract shows 7 mm and fruit extract shows 7 mm and no zone of inhibition seen in seed extract. 150 microliter shows 9 and 8 mm in leaf and seed extract. Highest dilution shows 8 to 9 microliter. For Klebsiella pneumoniae, it shows highest value of 7 mm in 200 microliter and 6 mm in fruit extract and 5 mm in seed extract. Proteus vulgaris shows no zone of inhibition in seed extract and highest value is 8 mm to 7 mm in leaf and seed extract, fruit extract. Staphylococcus aureus of antibacterial effect shows no inhibition, zone of inhibition in seed extract and 9 to 8 millimeter in diameter, shows for 200 microliter. The natural plant extract have been used for water purification of many centuries. Most of these extracts derived from leaf, fruit and seed trees. The traditional method of Indian gooseberry was effective for utilization as sources of antibacterial component capable of removing fluoride from water. Walls of peri-peri well in villages were constructed with the help of gooseberry woods in past. This present study shows extract of Emblica officinalis exhibited antibacterial activity against 7 bacterial species isolated from bore water, namely Pseudomonas aeruginosa, Salmonella paratifi A, Klebsiella pneumoniae, Proteus vulgaris, Escherichia coli, Staphylococcus aureus. This study conducted that previously by Hossain et al. Showed that ethanol and acetone extract of Emblica officinalis possess antibacterial activity. Agnivesha showed that phytoremediation in emerging plant based upon the technology of removing toxic contaminant from the water and the soil. In that, they showed that groundwater of 2 districts in Kerala, Palakkad, has been reported that showed high fluoride content. They reported that plants like hamjam, tamarind seed and toast are effective for removal of fluid. Flowers such as scarred lotus, thamari nilumbu or Nilumbu nutrifera introduced into the well, pond and biowaste to cleanse all impurities in water and remove bad odor. These also has been practiced in our ancestors introduced this lotus in all wells and ponds in villages where drinking water to drawn. An Ayurvedic classic has been written for water purification method for drinking purpose for some flower such as Utpala and Champanka and Petala. Among the different communities, stated that accepted method for purifying water. 2000 BC century, Sanskrit literature stated that full water has been treated by boiling and clipping 7 times of hot copper into the filtering the water. In this among study, 7 species of fruit, leaf and seed extract of gooseberry produces a maximum zone, whereas the bacterial species Salmonella paratifi A, Klebsiella pneumoniae produces minimum zone in seed, and no zone were produced in other bacterial species such as Proteus vulgaris, E. coli, Staphylococcus aureus and Pseudomonas aeruginosa. And the final summary concluded that ancient traditional method of sustainable water purification used in Indian gooseberry bore water from 3 different areas collected and serially diluted and performed, and the plates method was done in nutrient agar plate and incubated at 37 degrees Celsius for 24 hours. Colony morphology was noted. Different types of colonies were taken and inoculated into peptone water and kept for incubation. The samples were dried and powdered by using a clean blender, and the powder was stored in airtight sealed container at room temperature before the extraction, and 5 grams of each extract were weighed and dissolved in 50 ml of distilled water. Therefore, it was filtered with help of Whatman filter paper. Then filter was collected and stored at 4 degrees Celsius for further use. Among the 7 bacterial species was assayed by agar-well diffusion method, and the Mullen indone agar medium was poured in sterile petri plate aseptically that were allowed to solidify. Wells were made in the plate and lawn culture were done. 3 extract were added in the dilution of 100 microliter, 150 microliter and 200 microliter concentration. The plates were incubated at 37 degrees Celsius for 24 hours without inverting the plate. The organisms such as Salmonella paratifi A, Klebsiella pneumoniae produces a minimum zone of inhibition in the seed, and no zone of inhibition was produced in other bacterial species such as Proteus, E. coli, Staphylococcus aureus and Pseudomonas aeruginosa. The fruit extract of Emblica officinalis produces a maximum zone of 200 microliter concentration, and maximum zone of inhibition is produced in 100 microliter and 150 microliter. The leaf extract of Emblica officinalis produces maximum zone of inhibition in 100, 150 and 200 microliter concentration. It produces a zone of inhibition for 200 microliter concentration and no zone of inhibition produced in bacterial species such as Staphylococcus aureus, Shigella flexneri. Hence, the organism is resistant to Indian gooseberry seed extract. Final conclusion stated that in this study, the aqueous extract found in high antibacterial activity against Klebsiella pneumoniae. However, Emlica officinalis possesses antibacterial activity against all the text bacterial species. The present study provides data supporting that Indian gooseberry are a natural broad spectrum antibacterial agent against a wide range of microbes. And the present discussed about the importance of traditional water purification technique to control a pathogenic bacteria from a bore water includes a disinfectant of water at affordable cost and methods usually naturally available herbal, leaf, fruit and seed. This natural method of water purification is used to control a pathogenic bacteria which possess the human health and can act as a safe and effective method. The extract of Indian gooseberry has antibacterial activity gram-negative bacteria. They have no activity against the seed extract of Indian gooseberry. Some organisms such as Shigella flexneri and Salmonella Staphylococcus aureus, however, has shown against susceptible organism are also observed in this study. Thank you.